Okay, guys. Hi, welcome back to my live stream with my excellent start as always. And holy shit, I was literally it was 8:59 or 58, and I was just getting ready to go live, and the fucking thing froze. I did Control-Alt-Delete. That wasn't working, so I just said fuck it. I guess I hit the power button and restarted it. So, welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome, Komanga, Steve, Justin, Jeremy. Great to see all of you. Let me just see, because I had everything all typed out, too, to do the fucking Twitter links to get, if I get, like, one extra viewer or whatever. But, yeah, who the fuck cares? I'm not even going to post it, because no one's going to even watch. The only people who watch are those who get notifications, so... But yeah, Steve, yeah, I got strikers. Cool story about that. I'll start with this story. My buddy Nuke, who you guys always see in the chat, he actually gave me a GameStop gift card for Christmas some time ago, and just recently I decided to use it, and I got Persona 5 Strikers, physical copies, of course, and Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memories with his gift card. And they're both on sale. This was like $8 or $9, and this was $10. So at some point I'll play them. Thank you, Nuke, if you're watching the replay, because you're probably not here right now. But yeah, tonight we're going to do the One Piece Odyssey demo. It's been quite some time since I live streamed. I think I've been doing the streams weekly, but as far as doing video game streams, I think the last one was right before Christmas with Kingdom Hearts. And I'm happy to announce that, you know, I'll be back next week to do some more Kingdom Hearts, and we'll finish that up. But I also want to do some demos. So One Piece Odyssey, after we finish Kingdom Hearts, I'll do the demo for Octopath Traveler 2, which, yes, you know, it's a Switch game, but it's also on the PS4 and PS5. So by default, we're going to play it on the PS4. And there's also demos of Sea of Stars and Dragon Quest Treasures, but they're only exclusive to the Switch. So I'll have to break out that old rusty, dusty thing to play it over there. So let's boot this up. And also, I got .hack GU last recode on PS4 because it was $5, and it's just easier to stream on the PS4 than it is the Switch. So I'd like to let's play this at some point. My plan: finish Kingdom Hearts, then do some more of these demos, then Star Ocean: The Divine Force, Leticia's route, and then .hack GU. So let's start One Piece Odyssey. Let's see what this is all about. This game came out back in January on the PS4, PS5, Xbox, and PC. And is a turn-based JRPG from Bandai Namco. Let me know how the audio is again for the game, the background audio, because I've messed around with some of the levels just to, you know, to see if the audio is all right. How's it going, McBride? Welcome to the stream. Komanga, hooray! Steve, I platinumed Melody of Memory. Good game. Yeah, Melody of Memory is like a rhythm music game. McBride .hack fucking rules. And Jerry, I'm back. Now, I wonder if this is like the actual start of the game, or if this is just, you know, popping you in the middle and just showing you like the ropes of the combat and shit. But I think everyone gets separated or something. You gotta find your party members and then save the world. Steve says the audio is fine. Okay. Yeah, I always get nervous whether the game audio is gonna be too powerful. Oh, there's Nami! Now, here's the ultimate question for you guys. Who is hotter in terms of the One Piece girls? Nami or Nico Robin? I'd have to say Nami. Zoro! Look at all these flashy moves. Holy crap. And there's no English dub for this game. It's only in Japanese. And I would assume all the Japanese voice actors from the show are reprising their roles. Who's that guy? Justin says, McBride, give the Dot Hack anime a chance. McBride says, Nami. Jeremy, the Virgin, Hogwarts Legacy versus the Chad Wizard 101. Yeah, the Hogwarts Legacy fiasco is something else. I just don't quite understand. I mean, I've sort of grown up from Harry Potter. Doesn't really interest me. But the fact they're like going crazy on this J.K. Rowling is very, very bizarre. Very bizarre. Okay, so yeah, this is just gonna like plop us in the middle of the story and get us acquainted with the characters. Start the new adventure. Steve, I actually don't know anything about One Piece. I just know the characters. I've watched a few episodes of the anime, but I don't know much else. It's gone on for so long that I can't really go back and and try to read it or watch it. I mean, how many episodes? It's over 1,000 episodes and probably over 1,000 chapters too. So, no thanks. I could watch like 10 series in its place. The Ruins of Wofford. And Justin says Nico Robin. So one for Nico Robin, one for Nami. Look at that guy's mustache. So sinister. McBride, I've always preferred Dot Hack to SAO. Steve, I really like Harry Potter, but I don't think the game looks good. Yeah, the game, it looks like a single-player MMO. And I'm just not really too interested. I hate, like, our Culture Warrior friends who are like, oh, we're going to buy this game just to spite the SJWs. Like, do you actually like the game, or are you just buying it to say, yeah, we support J.K. Rowling, and, you know, we got to own the SJWs. That's stupid, man. If you're buying it because you like Harry Potter, then fine. Cool. I'm happy for you. So yeah, the ship crashed here. And I guess we gotta find our friends. Who's over here? Is that Luffy? Oh no, it's sinking! I'll read that in a second, Jeremy. Oh, there's his hat. The straw hat. Uh-oh. Who's this person? This young lady, it seems.
Luffy,
My goodness. So we got like half the party members here. Yeah, where's his hat? That's like his trademark item. The ship's sinking! Whoa! The hell is that? It's like crystals, meteors falling from the sky. He got electrocuted. Holy shit, dude, look at that. Yeah, I might be changing my mind to Nico Ramen too, Komaga. Oh, I gotta find Nami-san.
ランキーはサニー号の修理を頼む。その間に他のみんなでナミたちを探しに行こう。
Oh, they disappeared.
Nami! Zoro! Baruch!
So we're on the mysterious island. Oh, how vague. Jeremy says the tranny stuff aside, the game looks like any generic Uncanny Valley Ubisoft looking nonsense. I agree, man. I could care less. Well, instead of screaming, let's go look for him. Hey, let's see what the battle's like here. Alright. Justin, it's got to the point where I couldn't tell the difference between the filler and the canon stuff. Oh yeah, with One Piece just going on for so long. Steve, yeah, you're right, Jeremy. Buying and control the woke is stupid. Justin, well, I did have Goblin Slayer and ended up enjoying it. Komanga, Nico, Pirates of the Caribbean have met their match. And McBride, same, I'm switching to Robin. And then the eyes. Dude, they went to town with those, with that, model there. Okay. So, let's see the map. Look at this. There's like a camp. Items, episode. More settings. Level 40? Wow. So we're like halfway through the game at that rate. Oh, is he gonna join the party? Okay. So yeah, what's going on with everybody? It's great to be back. I had fun with my live stream yesterday. And I'm kind of debating whether or not I should do a separate video because, you know, with that title, I don't know if any like new people are gonna watch it. Maybe I should do another one just making fun of the Nintendo fanboys again. Because I've had it with Nintendo. And the fanboys are just, they're too much, man. They're literally defending the $70 Breath of the Wild sequel, which Breath of the Wild sucked. And, you know, people hail it as the best game of all time. I mean, you gotta be smoking crack to say something like that. But, okay. Wait, can we recruit other characters? What's this thing? How do I interact with that? The fuck? Alright, well, I guess not. Is it another character? I know we gotta go there, but who's this? Usopp? Will he join the party? Jeremy, I gotta ask you, man, because, like, why are you defending Nintendo? You say you don't even play video games anymore. Like, why do you defend them? You're not going to buy the new Zelda, so... My point stands correct. The Switch is outdated hardware. I'm not even a graphics guy. Like, honestly, I think the graphics look fine. But just to be fair, Nintendo knows their fan base will just give whatever price they want. If they sold the game for $100, the Nintendo fanboys will buy it. My point is, they're upping it to $70 when a game like Pikmin 4 looks nicer than the Breath of the Wild sequel, the DLC. The first game sucked. The second game's gonna suck. But the soy guzzling Nintendos will just gobble it all up. So that's my point right there. I'm trying to help the Nintendo fanboys. But nobody listens to me. I mean, I think most of you guys understand. Are you guys Nintendo fanboys? Because again, we're playing this on the PS4. the PS4 controller, all the PlayStation controllers because they've all been the same, except, you know, PlayStation 1 didn't have the analog sticks. PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, all the same controller. The controller is excellent. That's number one. The interface is better. Handhelds, I don't even play on handheld. If I did play the Switch, I play it docked on the screen. I don't know, man. And then the defense for Metroid Prime, a GameCube game, spending $40. You'll spend it again on Metroid Prime 2 and again on Metroid Prime 3. $120 for GameCube games. Better off just buying the GameCube games. So I'm just not even paying attention to this dialogue, but again, I gotta get my rants out here. I'm curious to see what the job classes are for each of these characters. You know, I guess Luffy... Well, Luffy would use his hands, right? Because he has the stretching ability. Maybe Robin is like a healer or magic user. Zoro, we know he uses swords. What does Chopper do? Look at this little guy. Oh, Nami's scent is here. That'd be funny if Sanji said that, because isn't he the simp for Nami? Alright, let me read some more of these comments, because I was kind of just waffling on there. Let's see. Steve, mind you, I backed EVS's Cyberfrog, so what the hell do I know? I know, I backed it too. What a fool we all were. Holy crap. And I don't think the second one's ever come out yet, but that's just a tired issue. And dude, I keep seeing these fucking Eric July videos in my recommended after watching his interview. First of all he does is just take clips from his live streams, and then he titles things stupidly, and has almost like the soy face in his thumbnails too. It's like, my god. And they're talking about this new thing called The Proud Family. I never even heard of it. I guess it's this Disney Plus show. I don't know, man. Why are you watching Disney Plus shows? Justin, Steve, you're right, but I was just saying it worked out for me with Goblin Slayer. Jeremy, these tired takes. Oh, so you're just stirring the pot. I should have known all along. McBride, Robin's Opais might be bigger than Fubaki's from One Punch Man. I'm telling you, dude, they went to town with her here. Komanga Steve, he's finally getting the book out to his backers. I heard this months ago. Is he still doing it? Jeremy, also, I snort crack, I don't smoke it, and I stir the pot, obviously. Steve, which book, Komanga? I got my copy of Cyberfrog years ago. Komanga, the Wrecked Planet book. Yeah, that's the second one. Justin, I go where my JRPGs are at. That's exactly right, Justin. And the thing is, a lot of the JRPGs that are released on the Switch, like they just showed Octopath Traveler 2, is on the PS4. The PS4 is a better piece of hardware than the Switch. So why would I play it on the Switch when I can play it on the PS4? It's a no-brainer. I guess if you're on the go, but again, I like to play things on the TV. Oh, it's a save point? Alright. McBride, $70. I just got the Fairy Tail game for the PS4. I'm going to start playing it tomorrow. Nice. Yeah, that game's expensive as hell. It never went down in price, which is kind of weird. It's been out for a few years. King Kong Garden? How come they use King Kong? Isn't that like trademarked by Warner Brothers? Justin, Chopper can change forms. Well, look at this guy. Got some cool monster designs. He has like a Hulk form and a big stag reindeer form and one in between. Oh, Nami! We gotta save her! Alright. You know, the character designs in one... Did you see those characters? The one dude... How big he is? Holy shit. Some of the character designs in One Piece are pretty crazy, aren't they? Alright, let's see the map. So, Nami is over there. Can we zoom in more? Okay. She's over there. Jeremy, the Proud Family is from 20 years ago. It got a reboot, though. Yeah, I never even heard of the original Proud Family. I just saw the clips about this reboot. And it's like, that's just straight out propaganda on Disney. How do we do this? Action. How the fuck does that work? Aiming mode? Oh, okay. There we go. So he uses his stretchy arms to get across. That's pretty cool. And it's just ridiculous, man. I mean, imagine being a parent and your kid's watching that shit. Hey, what's up, Balzer Harry? Welcome to the stream, man. Glad you can join. There we go. What did we get? How do we pick it up? Oh, there we go. Ogre Onion. Let's see. Jeremy, slaves built this... Yeah, they said slaves built this country. And had this whole, like, sing-song they were doing. Actually, King Kong is not trademarked? Really? I thought Warner Brothers owned it. I recently learned about this in a documentary. Welcome to the stream, Balzer Harry. I always love that name. Justin, me neither, but then again, I'm not a huge sitcom guy. Komanga, Frankie been missing leg day. Yeah, he has a pretty big upper body. Oh, shit. McBride, how about they reboot Recess? Love that show. How about they don't reboot anything? Like, honestly, we're good. We don't need any more reboots. I'm good anyway. I don't know about yo. I don't want it. Look at this guy. Oh, this will be our tutorial battle. Yeah, these are totally like Dragon Quest enemies. The people who made Dragon Quest 11 had involvement in this. So let's see how the turn-based combat works. Look at Frankie. What the fuck, man? Such a weird design. Okay, how's this work? About battle, so we have attack. Attack. Alright. Now we one-shot him. And TP uses skill. That's like our magic points. Okay, so you see up top, it has like the order of where the characters will go. Should we try a skill? Oh, we can't do it? Oh, you see that? So, that one to the right is going to go next. At least that's what it seems like. So let's take him out. And then, okay, so, see, Usopp goes now. Alright. What do you have, like, robotic arms? Nobody has any weapons. They just use their fists, huh? I guess Usopp has a weapon. What's up with Luffy's chest? He has like a scar there? Okay. Yeah, no more reboots, please. Jeremy, to be honest, I don't think many people watch it anyway. LMAO. I don't think so either. I don't even have any of these streaming shows. Balzer Harry, my Oshi is having issues, so I thought I'd pop in. Well, thanks for joining. Jeremy, ogres are like onions. That's a line from Shrek, isn't it? Justin, anything reboot is going to suck. We live in the entertainment dark ages. Correct. McBride, I'm still pissed they canceled the 2017 DuckTales reboot. And Justin, Frankie looked cooler back when he had his pompadour. Oh, he had a hairdo like Josuke? Josuke Higashikata. Get ready for my JoJo's reviews coming soon, guys. What a great series that was. If you haven't watched JoJo's, You gotta watch it. I binge watched the whole series in like less than a month. Is that something to be proud of? I don't know. I had fun watching it though. Good shit. To everyone who's watched JoJo's, oh, now we can use skills. Who is your favorite JoJo? Or Joestar, or whatever. Because my favorite, without a doubt, is Joseph Joestar. That dude is the man. Oh, this one can target 3 enemies? Let's try that. Whoa! Gatling gun? Was that his attack? I killed them all. That's pretty overpowered. Alright. Jeremy, Toy Story 5. They're making another Toy Story. Justin, man, I can't believe how fast you finished it. I know, dude. Oh, I went crazy. I had nothing else to do, so I was just binge watching it. It was great. It was so good I couldn't stop it. And I gotta say, Stone Ocean, I don't know how far you got in Stone Ocean, but I like Stone Ocean. It's not the best arc, but it was enjoyable, and it had a good ending in my opinion. McBride, you should watch Ronin Warriors, great series. Well, actually, I started watching the original from 2006, Fate Stay Night. I'm on episode 4 right now. I started watching that. And I also started reading Rave Master. And I'm on volume 7, right after Haru met Gale and getting ready to fight King. For any of you guys have read that one. And that's pretty good, too. I'm reading that online because I don't have the physical copies. Oh, I have some of them, actually. I have, like, volumes 1 through 3. And the last omnibus, which I showed that in a haul video some time ago. McBride, you should watch Ronin Warriors. Great series. Did I read that already? Like I said, I'm watching Fate Stay Night. Which that's, you know, it's so far so good, I guess. Let's see, I saw the battle with, who was it? Archer versus Lancer. And then Saber versus Lancer, and I just saw Berserker. Alright, we gotta... So, okay, they took Usopp out. So, he's all fucked up. We gotta save him. You know, this is kind of confusing, but I guess I'll get used to it. They got, like, separate battles. So, Usopp's surrounded, and this group is over here. Dramatic scenes activate under special conditions. Alright, take him out. No, Usopp, no! Can I do one of these skills? That's like so overpowered. Oh, it only did half. Justin, bro, you need to watch Hunter x Hunter. I do, man, I do. I do. See, the problem was, I was all excited for Atelier Ryza 3, which was going to come out at the end of February. And then it got delayed until March 24th. Next month. And so I said, let me watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I have a month to kill. Let me watch this JoJo's. And... you know, I'm done watching it already. So, I don't know what to do. That's why I said let me watch Fate Stay Night, because it's shorter. But still, I'll probably finish that in a week or so, too. Because that's only 24 episodes. What are Chopper's attacks? Oh, we can heal? Okay. Let's heal everybody. And Justin agrees. Joseph Joestar. Absolutely. Joseph Joestar is the best JoJo. The fact he's the main character in part 2 and then returns again in part 3 and part 4. And, dude, I loved him in part 2. But his antics in part 3. Oh my god! Jotaro! Oh my god! You know, it's so good. Joseph Joestar is great, man. Alright, what are his moves? Look at this. Justin Dwayne, the original or the dubbed version. Komanga, Fist of Fury. Alright, so we got XP bonus for saving Usopp. Nice. Holy shit, we got like double the XP for that? Justin, yo, did you guys see the leaked Epstein flight logs? Yeah, but again, I don't know if we could really talk about stuff like that anymore on the channel because, you know, they got me from one of my streams back in May for talking about nothing. Can I heal? Because Luffy's kind of low on HP. Let's see. Yeah, let's use that. Heal him up. Oh, fuck, I'm out of it. Oh, can we, Can Chopper heal? No, I guess only in battle. Jeremy, my favorite JoJo is the one who sang Leave, Get Out. McBride, Fate Stay Night, Unlimited Blade Works is my favorite from the series. That's a remake of the original 2006 one. I think, anyway. Komanga, Chopper is so cute. Yeah, Chopper's a cute little character there. Justin, actually, maybe not. Dwayne, have you seen Fate Apocrypha? Are you watching the 2006 Fate Stay Night series or the remake? The 2006 version. And I've watched like 4 episodes so far. McBride, isn't his daughter the main character of part 6? Yeah, Jotaro's daughter. Jotaro is Joseph's grandson, and then Jolene is Jotaro's daughter. And that's what's so cool about JoJo's, is the connection between all the characters, how they're all related. Like, for instance, part 1 is Jonathan Joestar. Part 2 is Joseph Joestar, which is his grandson. And then Jotaro, the next grandson. And then Josuke, he's connected. I'll save that for when I review it. Not to spoil too much of his connection. Then you have what's his name? Giorno Giovanno, the Italian. How the fuck did he become a JoJo? Well, I can't really spoil that either. And they go to Italy. And it's cool. They go all over the place with JoJo's, from, you know, England to the United States to Mexico to Egypt to Japan to Italy to Florida. They go everywhere. So good, man. Such great music, such great side characters, great voice actors. I can't praise it enough. Lots of enemies over there. It doesn't appear that we... Can we get up there? No. It's invisible plot walls, as H.C. Bailey would say. God, that gorilla's been stalling for some time. You'd think he'd eat her by now or whatever. Alright, what's Sanji gonna say? Oh, don't touch his Nami. More enemies? Oh no, we're being surrounded. Oh, this is just to get you acclimated to all the different types of battles, I would assume. This is like a pincer attack. Music's pretty good. Alright, so there's type effectives. Alright, so we have power is strong to speed. Speed is strong to technique. And vice versa. Alright, so it looks like there's 2 different groups there. Actually, there's 3 different groups. How do we do that? Tactics? We can't bring these guys in? Let's bring Chopper in, just because... Is Chopper a boy or a girl? I don't know, but... Because he can heal. Or she. What is Chopper? Do any of you guys know? I don't know. Oh, he's not... That's technique? Alright, hold on. Let's, swap. There we go. I think this is strong to technique. Yeah, look at that. See? Cool. So you can use this strategy to, you know, beat him. Alright, what's Robin's special move? Let's do this. Dos flu! Alright. You can kill him though. That sucks. Let's see. Did we read that, Justin? Jotaro's Jolene's dad. Yeah, my bad. I like Emiya's hair better in the original. Yeah, like, the original looks nice. To me, like, the 2000s anime art style is the best. Although JoJo's looked really good too, and that's like 2010s. But the thing about, and I'll talk about this in my reviews, is like they started using CGI more as the parts went on, and I didn't really like that. To me, Part 3 and Part 4 look the best in terms of just animation and all that, but they're all done by David Production. Jeremy, so how is everyone celebrating Black History Month? Well, I don't know. I didn't even know it was Black History Month, to be honest. Oh, shit. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, we want to target all the enemies. McBride, I've been enjoying the shipping wars on the One Punch Man forum since chapter 179 came out. We all know it's going to be Saitama and Fubaki. Alright, who do we got here? Chopper? Let's swap and put in this guy because he's strong, I think. He's strong to technique. Take him out. There we go. Justin, to me, this is Incel Loner Month, Jeremy. Yeah, if you don't have a girlfriend for Valentine's Day or the month of February, it's Incel Month. Alright. Everyone got a level up? Very stylish game. Oh no! We gotta save her! Time's running out! Who's that? Oh, it's Zoro! Zoro to the rescue! Oh, look at that face! My goodness. Justin Chopper is a reindeer who ate a devil fruit and turned him human-like. McBride, a boy. He was a regular reindeer that ate a devil fruit and became the way he is now. Justin, all the weird powers come from people eating devil fruit. Komanga, haven't really given it much thought. It's been kind of a regular month to me. Yeah, that's it. Justin, Part 4 was the inspiration for Persona 4, and Part 4 of JoJo's was inspired by Twin Peaks. Yeah, with the villain and the mysterious murders. Dude, Yoshikage Kira, definitely the best villain of the JoJo series. In my opinion, anyway. Fucking awesome. The Part 4, you know, I gotta think. I still haven't decided, because I'm gonna do a video when I'm done reviewing them all. Like, what part is my favorite JoJo's? Part 4 is up there. Part 1, 2, and 3 are all up there. It's just a matter of which one I like more. Jeremy, wow, this is what happens when people are uneducated and ignorant. I guess. Yeah, Justin. Jeremy, what's your favorite Black History Month movie? And what the fuck, you start off at level 40? Yeah, I mean, this is a demo, so they just want you to get used to the, you know, mechanics and everything. To me, he'll always be Zolo. Jeremy, Hidden Figures, it was Melanin Excellence that got those white asses to the moon. Komanga, you should clip that. What, the scene with Nami and her teeth? Alright, let's save the day. This is the big boss here. So I guess I would assume these two are going to join the party now. Let's go! Boss time! Oh, there's a bunch of enemies. Oh, oh wow, she has low HP. I kind of like that, actually, how they, you know, she's getting hassled by this gorilla here. We gotta save her and heal her, too. Let's heal her up. Oh, Sanji's gonna heal her, of course! Oh, gave her a stat boost, too. Oh, no! Alright, let's use that. Right? Whoa, he took out, what, 2 of them? Damn. McBride, you should see Nami's happiness punch. Just be prepared to go bankrupt afterwards. Justin, Part 4 is probably my favorite. What I like so much about Part 4 is it starts off, like, nice and calm, and you have, like, the episode of the week, or the monster of the week thing. A new character joins the party here and there. And then, once you get to, like, the introduction of Kira, there's that one character named Shigeki. The kid who had the stand that you know, has the little bugs or whatever, and they steal things. And something happens to him, which sort of sets things down the second half of that part. And all the stands were really cool, and a lot of strategy in the battle. Like, the cool thing about JoJo's, it's over the top and pretty crazy, but it makes sense. And they use a lot of strategy to it. And it's like, wow, I didn't really think they were going to do it like that. I'm trying not to spoil for people who didn't watch. But, like, even the side character, like Rohan Kishibe, what a badass he is. And he's voiced by Vic Mignogna, by the way. One of his last dubbing roles, sadly. Oh, she's out of that? Okay. Just do a regular attack. Steve, Jeremy, LOL. McBride, I hate Sanji, mostly because I think Zoro is stronger than him, and I ship Luffy and Nami. Well, I don't know. Zoro probably is. He uses swords and stuff. What does Sanji use? He just punches and kicks? I don't know. I would I have no comment there because I don't really know most of these characters. Like, I guess know who they are. I don't really know the whole story or anything. But isn't Sanji in love with Nami? There we go. Very flashy with all these battles. Let's see. Does he have a special move? Do that. Justin, because of JoJo's and Hunter x Hunter, I can't watch Battle Shonen unless there's strategy to the fights. If there isn't any, the fights are boring. Yeah, and even like Josuke's, for example, Shining Diamond, like it heals things. So you would think, you know, he'll just heal the character, they're not going to die, whatever. But even then, you know, you got to think things through and good stuff, man. Really good stuff. Like a lot of the stands you'd think would be overpowered end up not being so. Like even with Jotaro in that arc, because he's more of a side character. Oh, we defeated him. I really liked it, man. Dude, I even really liked part 2. I know part 2 doesn't have any stands or whatever, but I love Joseph Joestar. I love how over the top the Pillar Men as villains are, and like in particular Wamu, who is the honorable villain, who's like, Jojo, I will fight you one-on-one in a match to the death. And then Cars, and just like their stances and battles, and fucking Von Stroheim. Like, what? Where'd they get a character like that? And I wonder, did JoJo's come out first or Hellsing? If not, Von Stroheim was definitely an influence for Hellsing, in my opinion. And, you know, as I started watching it, people's... Oh, look at him go. Maybe I'll continue this thought after this cutscene or whatever. Look at Sanji, how happy he is. Do these two hate each other or something? They have a rivalry going on? Battle speed function has been unlocked. Can you like fast forward doing random battles? Probably. A lot of these new JRPGs do that. Oh, that's the shit from the ship. Just cut down some trees, I guess. Oh, Luffy's one step ahead of him. Oh, he's looking for his hat. Gotta have that hat. What happened to him? Isn't this guy the skeleton dude? He's a ghost or something? Oh ho ho.
海の底じゃサニー号とシャークサブマージ3号が治らないとどうにもならないわ。
サニーが治ったらすぐに探しに行くからな。
よ恐れ入ります。
Oh, here's the chick we saw earlier.
まさかあれが海賊?
Well, yeah, we're pirates.
こうしてルフィたちは謎の島の冒険を開始する。事の起こりはその前日、ルフィたちの乗るサウザンドサニー号は謎の島へ向かい順調に航海を進めていた。
見ろよ、あの島。低系統がいっぱい立ってる。空に伸びてるあの光はなんだ。よし、面白そうだ。
What is this, like a flashback now?
ちょっと待ってルフィ。変な形の積乱雲がすごい速度で増えてる。
Don't tell me this is the end of the demo already. Or just a cutscene. I don't know. We just saw this cutscene, didn't we? What the hell? We just saw this, didn't? Is it restarting? I could have sworn we've seen this cutscene already. Maybe that's it? I don't know.
あの男は島に着いたのか。
間もなくだ。
急がせる必要があるな。あの一味にはニコロビンがいる。
That's the guy with the mustache scheming again. Chapter 1, The Island of Storms. I don't know why they would show that cutscene again. Okay. Oh, it's still going, I guess.
思い出した。あんたの帽子。
Why you get the hat? What the hell, woman?
本当かナミ。
島に流れ着いてすぐこの浜よ。でもその後すぐにあのゴリラに捕まって女の子がどこに行ったか。
じゃあ島にはあるんだな。
That's weird, man. So, okay, it's still going, but it's like we saw that cutscene already. Okay. Let's go back. Komanga said, "Has anyone played Jump Force game?" Justin, yes. Komanga, that game was a mess when it was released. Justin, I think J-Star's Victory was a better game. Part 2 was good. Yeah, Part 2. You know, people, I was saying this before I got cut off for those cutscenes, but people were telling me before I started watching JoJo's that Part 1 and 2 weren't that good, and Part 3 is when it gets good. Now, I enjoyed Part 1. My problems with it, though, are it's really short, so you don't really get invested with many of the characters, but it's sort of just there to set up the whole Joestar lineage and Dio, who returns in Part 3. That's all Part 1's there for. It's not bad, but in my opinion, it just goes by way too fast. Part 2 is fucking awesome, though. Part 2 is like stereotypical shonen shit. Joseph teaming up with Caesar, Lisa, training with Hamon, fighting the Pillar Men, Von Stroheim. It's fucking badass. Part 2 is great. Probably JoJo, but I don't know for sure. I know Part 1 came out in the 80s. Kind of annoying they couldn't dub the One Piece games they did back in the PS2 days. I know, why not? Like, One Piece is so big, they have English dub. I mean, what the fuck, man? Dub them. They're too cheap. Komanga, they've gotten lazy. Justin, I have no idea what the Skeleton Guy's deal is. I never got that far. According to How Long to Beat, the One Piece Unlimited World Red game, which was the last One Piece game I got, is only 10 hours. What the fuck? How long do you think this game is? This is a JRPG, so I would assume it's longer. Let's see. How Long to Beat One Piece Odyssey. I always get confused if Odyssey has 2 S's or 1 S, but it's 2 S's. Main story, 33.5 hours. Main and side story, 44.5 hours. And completionist, 54.5 hours. So we'll say 35 hours, 50 hours if you want 100% it. That's not bad. Komanga looks like it. Justin, short demo. Jerry, guess that's it? Keeps going, that's good, never mind. That was trolling. I don't know what that was all about. And Justin, is Netflix still working on that One Piece live action show? They released a poster like a few weeks ago. I can't imagine it's going to be very good, though, because I think it's only going to be 12 episodes. What the fuck can you adapt in 12 episodes? You can just do, like, the origin of Luffy, and because I think in the show, the first person Luffy befriends is Zoro, and then Nami, and then I don't know who after that. So, and then maybe Usopp, I don't know. Like, Zoro is the first one, I know that. So what can you adapt in 12 episodes? And let's just assume they're going to be hour-long episodes. Stupid. It's going to be a failure. And, you know, and for sure, like, they can't make Nami look like they make her look in the anime in the live-action show. There's no way. There's no way there's an actress that fits the mold, and they wouldn't have her running around in a bikini, would they? Absolutely not. So... Oh, we can't... Look at, there's enemies there. We're blocked off. We can't go there. That's kind of lame. So, it's going to be a failure. But retards will watch it anyway. Similar to how they watched Velma and all these other stupid shows. Why? Why waste your time watching these stupid shows? When there's good stuff to watch. I'm gonna find the treasure. Was that thing like a flying? What is that? Whoa! That's a new enemy? Oh yeah, new enemy. Let's switch. Do technique, right? Use Zoro. See what he can do. Let's try... Let's do that. Whoa! That didn't really do a lot of damage, though. Justin, One Piece Unlimited World Red is an action RPG, but then again, Oda wrote the story, so maybe that's why it's short. Yeah, Oda's on the credits for this game, too, it seemed. Jeremy, I'm going to release my own version of One Piece 6-piece and a biscuit.
一筋縄ではいかなそうね。
Justin, maybe they can do the Buggy Pirates arc.
オチエンタフルール。
What is Robin's power? What the hell is this? She summons all these hands?
まずいわね。こいつ
Jeremy, they must be mime enemies with all the invisible plot walls. Yeah, they don't want us to explore everything.
行くわよ。サイクロンケンポ。
That's what it comes down to. They don't want us to explore. Komanga, a cannon with arms and legs. Justin kind of reminds you of the guardian spirit of the main bad guy of Shaman King. Yeah, so what else is going on with you guys? It's great to be streaming again. We had a bit of a hiccup at the start, but, you know, it is what it is. Demon Sleepless Nights? Look at that. Alright, let's finish him off. It tells you, see the side there? It shows you how much attack you can do. How's it going, Ryan? Welcome to the stream. We beat him. You get like a lot of stat increases. Look at that. 14 TP, 38 attack just for one level up? That's pretty crazy. And who's this guy watching? It's magic. Does magic exist in One Piece? Oh, there's that bitch of his hat. Get it back. You're it. Uh-oh. The hell's going on now? She's captured their souls. What the hell is this? Uh-oh, it's coming back to life. Round 2. Round 2, here we come. Oh, you have your puns, Jeremy. She likes to give a helping hand. Those spells must cost an arm and a leg. I've got to hand it to her. She's pretty good in battles. Ryan says he's on episode 1001 of One Piece. Wow, man. Have you watched all the filler and stuff, too? Justin, she can make copies of her body parts and make them appear anywhere, hence why she chose her LOL. Can you guys imagine the weird sex? that'd be something. I'm sure there's there's fan art of it somewhere. Gum gum. Uh-oh, his power's not working?
あんたたち何やってんの
Look at Nami's face again. What the hell? Don't get on the bad side.
私も能力が使えない。
I get it now. So what the game is going to do, I guess the story here, that mysterious girl had stole their powers, and we got to quest around the islands, getting our powers back or whatever. That seems to make the most sense. Are we going to fight it without our powers, or we're going to get our asses kicked? Yeah, look, we can't use the skills. Holy shit, man. They're really doing that, huh? Alright, we'll just attack, I guess. We're gonna do no damage. Yep, that's it. So, if I had to guess, I would say this is probably the start of the game, except you're not level 40. Right? And the synopsis would be, you know, you lose your powers and whatever. You gotta go get them back. Some JRPGs do that. Like, what's a good example? There's that one Castlevania game. Is it Symphony of the Nights? You start with all your powers, and then you get them taken away, and you got to go back and get them all. And the Metroid games do that too, I think. You start with all your powers, and then you get them taken away. Well, some of the Metroid games. Is this guy gonna help us? Look at he's got guns. Look at him go! Oh, Jesus. How's he missing at such close range? What in the hell? How do you do that? Is this guy an original character for this game, or is he a One Piece character? He's probably an original character. Alright, I gotta run and take a piss real quick, guys. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. Ryan said no. McBride, Nami loves money and expensive things. Her dream is to map out the entire One Piece world. And Jeremy Shelley's expensive things sounds like some of my baby mamas. Okay. Alright, so we can keep going here. Everything's on fire. A very nice looking game. I mean, gotta give it. Bandai Namco does put out some beautiful looking games, that's for sure. Very colorful. Definitely has the Dragon Quest XI feel to it. This is Hut. It's the Hut. Remember the Hut? What happened to him? Adio. Yeah, I'm not reading this aloud. Sorry, guys, but I'm reading it. Lim? Who is this chick? What is she, mute?
なあお前さっきのやつじゃねえか。
あなたが触れた後私たちの力が失われたわ。
ええ、私のせいよ。ごめんなさい。
Justin looks good. Ryan beat Tales of Arise. Awesome game. I'm glad, man. I love Tales of Arise. Great game.
しょうがないじゃない。
Great game.
海賊なのは認めるけど、
I should let's play that again in the future.
あのキューブにどういうか。
この島は不思議な嵐に囲まれていて、
But it's kind of long.
普通は船はすべて海のだが偶然漂着できちまうやつがいる。
嵐を乗り越えてくるのは海賊が多くて、弱い者にも暴力を振るう嫌なや。
Yeah, I guess the ship's just gonna sink and there's nothing we can do about it.
だから私は力を使う。手で触れた相手の技や能力をキューブの。
どういう仕組みだ。
これは私の。
Yeah, so while you were gone, Justin, she stole all our powers, and I was theorizing this is the start of the game, except not at level 40, obviously, and you gotta go around and get your powers again.
そうよ。他にもキューブの情報をもとにして。
Because everyone had so many different skills at the start. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
すげえな。お前も悪魔の。
Oh, she doesn't know what devil fruit is?
知らないということは、お前の能力は別の。
それで失われた能力を戻すことができる。
Justin, I miss the hut, though I don't miss him making videos off my suggestions and never giving me a shout out. Did he really do that? You'd leave him a comment and then he'd make a video and... Aw. The hut. I gotta give it to the hut. He helped me in the beginning get subscribers and meet people and stuff, so I appreciate him for that. But I don't know, man. Making the same videos over and over again, and then his whole falling out at the end there. Blaming everybody but himself. I don't know, dude. And then saying he was like put up to it to make those videos, like, okay. Jeremy, hoes can barely make their phone payments, but somehow they have a new pair of Jordans every week. Yeah, I don't know how some of these people do it, man. Whether it be that, the new phones, like these new iPhones, $1,500. Are we for real? For real? Ryan, Sword Art Online progressive good movie. Oh, you saw the new one, Skurzo of Deep Night, in theaters? Well, Ryan, stay tuned for my video on Monday. Justin, yeah, my dog was barking. I had to put her to bed. Come on, Comicsgate drove him crazy. There was a multitude of things there, but at the end, I think one of the big falling outs he had was his book didn't do very well. He launched his Kickstarter and it didn't do well at all. And I don't know. One, he didn't really have. I mean, he had like 1,000 subscribers, but you can't expect to make tens of thousands of dollars based on that. Which he had his goal too high. And then he blamed everyone but himself. Justin at least 3 times. Apparently, I did check the Comicsgate Kiwi Farms thread the other day, and EVS had to delete his Patreon, or Patreon deleted him for one of his tweets about Disney and grooming. Oh, Komanga, I think Comicsgate drove him crazy. Ryan, cool. Justin, yeah, it was like 10 grand. Yeah, you're not gonna make that money when you only have 1,000 subscribers. And to be fair, the book, oh, what was it, 25 bucks? I don't think it was really worth 25 bucks. Look at that food. Look at that big old turkey. My goodness, and mashed potatoes. Damn. That actually pretty good. We ate the bones and everything, huh?
すげえな。
Justin, it sucks, but sooner or later the grift has to end. All grifts come to an end. Yeah, the new thing now is, show us the way, is like the shilling of Eric July. And honestly, I can't watch his videos. He just seems like an arrogant son of a bitch. And I'm just not a fan. And I keep getting his videos recommended now. And it's like, I gotta say not interested or whatever now to all those videos. But it's like, fucking hell, dude. And people really watch this shit. And also with Nerdrotic and Friday Night Tights, like, I don't know how people can watch it. I really don't. The most boring channels. We all know the current thing from Hollywood and whatever woke. We all know it sucks. So why keep watching it? Like, I think I said this in the past, but with Nerdrotic. He's this big Lord of the Rings fan, right? If I had a channel of his stature, when the Rings of Power was coming out last year, I would have done a video and said, look, I'm not watching this shit. Let's do a watch party of the original Lord of the Rings trilogy, and I'll review the books and review the movies and whatever. And just do that type of content for the entire month that Rings of Power was releasing. But let's give Amazon Prime money and watch it anyway. Fucking retards. And they wonder why they keep making it. Just the fact that you review it and say it sucks, you're still giving them money by watching it. They're too stupid to use a Google search and figure out where else you can watch it. You know? So they give them money. Which defeats the whole purpose and in turn lets them make shit even more. What's this? Can we cross? Yeah, look at that. Oh no, we can't? Can we? I guess not. I don't know. I can't stand those channels. It fucking pisses me off. And the people who watch them and reading the comments, like we read those comments on the Zelda video the other day. And those simps, the simps in the Phantom Menace comments are even worse. Give them money. Star Wars sucks. Here's a $200 super chat. Like, what the hell, man? Baffling. Justin, you should have released the book digitally on Amazon or Google Play. I hear they literally take anything. Yeah. That would have been good. And $5 digital copy. Let's fight this guy. Oh yeah, we got a sneak attack, so we get first strike. Oh, they're doing like the special attack together? Alright. Get him, Zoro. Nice. Jeremy, these types are so 2015. Yeah, like, how many times can we make the same fucking video over and over again? The current thing, with very few exceptions, sucks. Steve, all those people basically make the same videos over and over again. I know, I got really pissed off. Yellow Flash did a video about Persona 4. Persona 3 and 4 were released a few weeks ago. And he had like Rize, I think that's the girl's name from Persona 4, in the thumbnail. And then he's like, "Oh, they're gonna censor it. They're not censoring shit. You fucking idiot. They're just porting the game over again. What are you even talking about? What are they gonna censor in Persona anyway? They're not redubbing it. It's the same. It's a PSP game. The PSP game of Persona 4 and Persona 3. All they're doing is just putting it on. Oh, are we level 1 again? What the hell is going on now? We're level 1. I thought we were level 40. But he's another fool. You watch his video, and he literally says at the start of the video, I've never played Persona 4, I don't know what, but here we are, we're going to talk about it. Don't fucking talk about it. You don't know what you're talking about? Please don't talk about it. Hey, what's up, Nico? How's it going? Playing the demo, I see, just got all your strength sapped. Yeah, we watched that cutscene, and it almost played twice, like when we got caught in the storm and the ship crashed. And I thought the demo ended, but apparently it keeps going, and we got our all our powers taken away. But anyway, let's go back. Justin, isn't Lord of the Rings anime film coming out this year? Oh, I don't know. Is it? Alright, so Audio let us here and is leaving. We gotta go into the cave and find our powers. Komanga, I saw a crazy stream of Rippa debating a groomer for like 4 hours. I watched 20 minutes of it. It was crazy. What were they talking about? Steve, countless people make videos reacting to Velma. No wonder they're doing a second series. I know. Like, I can tell you the series sucks without even watching it. These fools are all watching it, giving HBO Max money, and just the fact that you do your review and say it sucks, you don't even have to watch it. You're giving them money and watching it yourself. It makes no sense, man. It makes no sense. I see the trailer and I'll tell you it sucks. I mean, my goodness.
ワフルドを語る伝説の中に
海底火山の爆発で生まれたとか。でもそれじゃ遺跡が崩れてることの説明にはならないわ。
ジャヤのようにノックアップストリームで飛ばされてきたのかもしれない。もっと詳しく調べないと。まだまだ。とにかく奥に行ってみましょう。
All right, let's explore this cave and find some treasure.
アディオのやつはああ言ってたけど、
見張られてるような気配がするな。
あれ？この匂い。
Okay. McBride, and I'm sick of the manga beats American comics videos that end up in my recommended videos. It's the same talking points every time. And from what I hear, Comixology is going bankrupt. Yeah, I know. The whole thing... Like, the way they do it now, in the sales... You know, because manga is comics. It's just Japanese comics. And so in the sales chart, they'll put... You know, Viz, and Kodansha, and then DC Comics, and Marvel Comics, etc., and all the sales charts. And yeah, with the shit that Marvel and DC is putting out, naturally, a manga is going to sell more. A treasure!
わざとらしい宝箱なんてできすぎた話。ブーイ、なんでもう開けてんの？
Look at Nami open it. I got the treasure. What is it? Is that a map?
ずいぶん古いもののようね。
Okay, so it's some accessories. Every good JRPG has equipment. Of course. Defense plus 48 badge. Right? How do we do it? Okay, that's equipped. Wait, let's see that. Equipment. Is he wearing it too? Oh, so, okay. You can only have it on one guy at a time, it seems, right? Yeah, see, it has Nami's portrait on it. Alright, let's put it on Luffy, I guess. Alright, he's wearing it. Okay. I guess as we progress, we'll get more accessories and whatnot. But yeah, the whole manga versus American comics is so stupid because it's like, we know American comics is in decline. What they should do, similar to manga, you get the chapters weekly or whatever on the apps, and then every month you get a new volume. They should just do that with American comics as well. Just release them in volume format. And that's different too, because with manga, in most cases, it's weekly, whereas with American comics, it's monthly. So, but who cares? I'm over current American comics. I've been over them for some time. Usopp is a nervous Nelly, isn't he? The bridge isn't going to collapse. Or is it? Oh, it did collapse. Moss said. Oh, the two of them are fighting again. Oh my goodness! Look at Nami Benjamin. They went to town with her her avatar, or character model, or whatever. Whoa! Look at that face. Alright, let's fight him. Let me read some of these comments and get all caught up. Yeah, we talked about that with McBride. Nico playing the demo, I see. You just got all your strength sapped. Justin might be next year. Oh, the Lord of the Rings anime film. Nico, that cutscene is weird. They assume players wouldn't watch the game's natural opening or something. Oh, that's what it was? Justin, looking forward to it, but no way is it going to live up to the concept art they released. Nico, hate watching is such a dumb social thing. We need to make fun of the show for clout, basically. Yeah, you know, there's so many hours in a day. Why waste your time hate watching? Kolmanga, it was all over the place. They went from talking about Disney to Isom to She-Hulk. It's a crap show. Exactly. Justin, yeah, I don't get hate watching at all. These people must be super bored. Yeah, they have so much time on their hands. Jeremy, I think manga is considered graphic novels, which is separate from comics. Well, yeah, the manga, like, being sold in their volumes, 200 pages, similar to American graphic novels with 200 pages as well. Ryan, favorite Sword Art Online characters? Asuna and Suguha. And I like Yu-Gi-Oh! And obviously Kirito, but yeah, I like the waifu characters the best. Absolutely. Listen to Usopp's voice actor. Who are your favorite Sword Art Online characters, Ryan? Nico, wait, you're telling me you don't get why those manga comic comparisons are made? LOL. No, I know why they're made. We're just talking about how, you know, these channels are still doing it. Like, oh, manga is beat American comics again. We know. Like, DC and Marvel have been in decline for so long. And it's just like rubbing salt on the wound. McBride, exactly. Trades are the future. Everybody I know that I used to buy current comics either stopped collecting altogether or reads manga. Yep. That's exactly it. Alright, what are we doing? Power? Yeah. See, we can't use those attacks, though.
修行にはちょうど刀の旅にしてやる。やるじゃねえか。
Justin, we know why, Nico, but it's more like we're tired of them beating a dead horse. Even if they made the comics better, and for kids, they still wouldn't sell better. Because comics are priced for the collectors, which is fucking dumb. Yeah, man, I don't like, what's the going rate for a single issue now? $5 or $6? Because it's way too expensive. Alright, let's change... What mode is he again? He's... power, so... technique is strong. I don't have technique. Alright, let's attack. McBride, did Hiro Mashima have lunch with CB Cebulski? I meant to ask you last live stream. Yeah, that was something that was going on. Mashima said it on his Twitter page, I believe, that he had lunch with him and was in talks. Like, you know how they did the what was it? It was the guy from Yu-Gi-Oh! Did the Spider-Man or Iron Man graphic novel? They were having talks for Mashima to do that, too. Justin, for Neverworld did a video on it, Dwayne, but nothing official. I know. Nico, when's the last time you read a current gen DC or Marvel comic? 2021? It's been 2 years. Maybe 2020. Either 2020 or 2021. Ryan, Kirito, Asuna, and Alice. Justin, to be honest, the comic industry is so cheap they can't afford Hero. Probably not. Steve, I don't know. Nico, the comparison has nothing to do with the price or children. It's just tired stories. And also, like, the famous meme, where do I start reading One Piece? Oh, Volume 1. Where do I start reading Batman? Well, you could read Batman Year 1, you could read this #1 from the 80s, or this #1 from the 90s, or this #1 from the 2000s, or you can go back to, you know, the 20s or 30s, or whatever Batman started. I don't know. Like, it's like, where do you start with that? You know, to get a newcomer to read it, let's say. Oh shit, did Zoro die? Fuck. Here I am blabbing on reading these comments, and Zoro's dead. Oh, you can recover a knockout. Alright, let's heal him. Well, obviously we don't want game over. Let's see if we can heal the bastard. Oh shit! Did I just give it to my... Fuck! How the fuck did that happen? Oh, I wasted it. Alright. Let's get rid of him. Yeah, it being so long, I just have no interest in reading any more Marvel and DC books again. I'm good. I'll just continue reading crazy shit with manga. All the wacky stories you get there. Justin, is it the SJW stuff then? McBride, the only thing I'm reading that's close to comic books is Red Hood Outlaws webtoon. Nico, they're tired of current gen Twitter BS writing and infesting their favorite heroes' stories. Yeah, and honestly, look at the artwork for any of these new Marvel and DC books. The artwork is so bad. There's no real good... Like, you have Brian Hitch. That's just one name I know off the top of my head. There's a few good artists here and there, but most of the artists are no-names, Tumblr art. And it's not good. Like, there's that one thing. People were sending me this a few weeks ago. The Joker, I guess, got pregnant in a fucking Batman story a few weeks ago. Like, what is even going on there? I just saw, like, one screenshot from it, but still, that just shows you what's going on with current year comics and why people don't read them. The Joker getting pregnant. And I guess having an abortion, I don't even know. What is that, a snail walkie-talkie? Justin, go woke, go broke. It's more complicated than that. I recommend checking out Comics by Perch. He'll red pill you on how the comics industry works. I hear stuff Liefeld is working on for Marvel this year looks good. He wasn't really pregnant. That was fake news. What was going on there? Because I just saw the one screenshot, man. Yeah, Brian Hitch was great, Steve. Brian Hitch's work on the Ultimates is some of the best comic art I've ever seen. Alright, so we got the power. Okay, so yeah, I was right. The whole thing, we gotta go around and get our cubes and gain our lost power. Cool. Let's skip that. It's gonna go through all that. Everyone got their powers back. Very nice. Okay, we can break the walls. Nice. Look at that. Yeah. I'm just gonna knock them all down, because why not? Sweet. Luffy cube fragment? What's that, though? Oh, there's a chest. Guts badge? Alright, cool. Let's, why am I pressing triangle? I think that's the menu button. Skill up. Okay. I have 3 cube fragments. I guess I can upgrade the skills? Level 2, I guess it makes it more powerful? Alright. Might as well. Only have ones for Luffy. And then, let's see. Guts badge, let's give that to... What does Guts do? That's like... magic defense, maybe? I don't know. Let's give it to Nami. There we go. Okay, Komanga the Joker was impregnated by some creature, I think. Justin, Joker got a spell cast on him that resulted in him puking out an evil mini-me. Or something like that. It was the outraged channels blowing something out of proportion. I saw the screenshot on 4chan. Nico, you'll get more powers by visiting their memories from the arcs in the show. McBride, DC Comics and movies are just doomed to fail at this point, but I will be watching the new Shazam movie. Yeah, you gotta love how they, Can we cross that? Let's fight them. You gotta love how they had the cameo for Henry Cavill. What was it, in Black Adam? And now, oh, no more Henry Cavill. Bye-bye. Oh, I have this again. So, cool. Let's do this shit. Target all 3 enemies. Nice. Hell, whoa, we almost one-shot all of them. Sweet. Just the animation of these characters bouncing around, it just reminds me of those Dragon Quest enemies. Bonus EXP? Alright. You know, that's weird how we started at level 40. And I get why they reset it, because we lost our powers, but I wonder if it's like that in the real game. You start at level 40 and then all this stuff happens, you lose your powers and start from level 1. I love everyone screaming in the level up animation. Let's see. Justin, the main reason why the comics industry sucks nowadays is because the bosses at the main 2 are cheap as fuck and don't hire good writers and artists. They also don't want to give new talents a chance only for them to get big and leave. Mark Millar talked about all this in his interview with Perch. Well, I believe that at this point, a lot of the comics are just there because, you know, DC Comics is owned by Warner Brothers, right? And Marvel Comics is owned by, we gotta go up there, is owned by Disney. And the only reason to keep the comics going is to keep the IPs alive so that they can make movies. They don't make money off comics. They make money off movies. And merchandise, like t-shirts, action figures, stuff like that. The comics really don't make a whole lot of money for them anymore. And so they're just there, just doing the lowest common denominator to keep the IPs alive, so they can make the real money with the movies. And so I think it's a combination of both there, where, you know, they have low tier talent, people don't know what the fuck they're doing, and they're also in it to spread mess. Look, like what's going on with Disney Plus and this stupid show, The Proud Family, that just came out. All this propaganda in that. You know, that's all done maliciously to get these little kids watching bullshit. Well, let me read the rest of it here. Nico, no, the artist and the writing is intentional, man. They hire based off that. Justin, dude, they're not hiring people to make propaganda nobody reads. Yes, they are. What sense would that make? LMAO, they're literally bragging on Twitter all day. Nobody reads it. There's no message getting out there because the editors don't tell them how bad the sales are. It's an ideology. Oh my god, dude, not everything is a culture war. Our opinions are and will be on the right side of history. It's not about the money to them, but public perception. That's their logic. Justin, if we're talking about movies and TV shows, that would be right. But comics, that's insane. It's a niche hobby. Yeah, like I just said before, I believe the comics are just there to keep the IPs alive, for them to make movies and TV shows and all that. What's that? You said that chest there? How do we get that chest? How do we get over here? Huh. There's like platforming here. There we go. But, yeah, the comics industry is just cheap. That's one of the main things to it. And I think the propaganda is it's obviously there, but that comes second.
安心してあんたが血を吸われてもお宝さえ手に入れば
大丈夫なわけあるか。
That's why nobody reads the comics anymore. Whoa, look at that guy. It's like a pig bat. You see the nose on it? And Ryan, kids watch more anime. Oh yeah, at this point, yeah, they do.
野暮な奴らだぜ。
Speed. So we want to use power against them. Justin, they're also keeping the comics alive because nobody is going to watch a superhero movie, TV show that's not based off a comic. Exactly. Like, look at, well, that's kind of a different example because of the time when Bloodshot was released, but Bloodshot, what's that, Valiant Comics? That didn't do so well in the theaters, but that also was due to other reasons. Nico, I think it's more naive to think the entire industry saying the same thing is just higher up negligence. LMAO. And Justin, Nico, not everything is a conspiracy. Nico, the bosses let them hire because of their political ideology. Yeah, I mean, there's been people who've been blacklisted, like Chuck Dixon. You know, he hasn't worked on a comic in years, and he just does independent stuff now. And who else? I'm trying to think. Were there other people who were blacklisted? I don't know. I'm sure there's been a few others.
俺が相手になってやる。ナミさん、ロビンちゃん、怪我はないかい？
Listen to Sanji. Nami, Robin, are you hurt? Alright. Let's get this chest. Whoa, another enemy?
なんだどこから。
ナミさんを助けに行くときに。
なんて言ってるんだチョッパー。
コウモリが怖くて隠
れてた。消えてたように見えたけどな。
Alright, later.
あいつ助けて。
What happened? I thought he was in this chest here. A badge. Ooh, attack badge. Let's give that to, like... Why do I think triangle is the pause button? I don't know. There must have been a game I was playing where triangle was pause button. Let's, equip that to... Sanji, maybe? Oh, HP. Let's give that to Sanji. Give him more attack. That's good. And we'll give HP to Luffy. Oh, we can't. We can only give people one badge. So let's give it to Zoro then. And then I think I got... Fuck, I did it again. Let's do skill up. I think I got cubes for somebody. 1 cube for Nami. Oh, she's a thief. Okay. We can't upgrade that, though. We can do it to Cyclone Tempo. Alright. Where to now? Uh-oh. Break them. Another chest. I like the platforming here. Yeah, so far, it's a pretty good game. Let's see. Can we go over there? Oh, maybe we gotta climb that ladder. Alright, what else? What's going on? We have a heated discussion going on in the chat here. Nico, it's funny and interesting hearing someone who is oblivious to it, though. McBride, I'm just glad I completed my 1997 Scooby-Doo comic book series from DC before everything went crazy. Justin, EVS supposedly told people he was blacklisted because of his politics, when actually people said it was because he missed deadlines. Nico, especially when higher-ups and creators, writers proudly admitted on social media. Justin, yes, because everyone tells the truth online. Nico, heard the thing from perpetrators, just a coincidence, the logic. I don't know. I don't even really care about DC and Marvel comics anymore. I don't even read them. It's fun to joke on them being goofy. What's this now? Swap characters? Who do we swap with? Oh, okay. I gotta figure out who can open this door. Oh, Zoro can cut it. Okay. Alright, so it just tells you there. That's cool. You can switch the characters. Luffy can traverse around. Zoro cuts down doors. I wonder what else everyone else does. Let's see. Break the door. Ambushed? How did we get ambushed? He's power. Let's change. Put Zoro out there then. Nice, one shot. So yeah, next week, guys, I'm going to continue my Let's Play of Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories. And I think we're on either floor 10 or floor 11. So that game goes up to 13 floors. So I would think another 3 or 4 streams until we beat the game. And after that, I would like to play the demos of Octopath Traveler 2, Sea of Stars, Dragon Quest Treasures, and then we'll move on to our next Let's Play. So it'll be cool to see all that. Nico, I don't read them anymore either, but it's hilarious to see viral DC or Marvel tweet from their official accounts even admit it, then have thousands of likes, retweets praising it. I don't even follow any Marvel or DC people on Twitter, so I have no idea. And I know Justin isn't on Twitter, so, you know. Some people don't even use Twitter. Alright, let me see the map. Oh, we gotta go back to the start? Okay. I'm surprised there's not a shortcut. Jeremy, don't forget about a certain video. What, the brave little toaster? I know. I gotta review that for you too. Oh, we can't cheat and skip. I know, Jeremy, but I gotta review the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure series first. Well, post my reviews anyway. Justin Bots just saying. Yeah, we were actually talking about that during my live stream yesterday with the comments on the Zelda video. There were so many bot comments there. Like, you can just tell by their profile pictures that they're bots. Without a doubt. Everyone got a level up. Nico, Justin doesn't have a Twitter. Now it makes sense. My bad. Komanga, I'm so over Twitter. Yeah, Twitter? I don't follow any of those people. I honestly don't even really pay attention to it. The only thing I use Twitter for is the fan art. And things like that. Alright, we gotta get out of here. And we're getting close to 2 hours. I don't know how much longer this demo is. But at the 2 hour mark, I might have to cut things. There's another chest over there, isn't there? Man, where do I go? Fuck, I don't want to fight. I'm good. I gotta go back to the entrance, but there's a chest there. Yeah, we're not. Okay, down here? Yeah, we haven't been down here. Cool, this is where we gotta go. Back to the entrance. Uh-oh, another boss? Oh, there's 3 of them now. Alright, let's get Usopp in there. Wait, whose turn is it? Sanji's? Yeah. Nico, my collage and talking to homies is what I use Twitter for, but BS hits my timeline too often, so I just know stuff from seeing it in real time. Yeah, we were talking about Hogwarts Legacy earlier, and these people who supposedly bought Hogwarts Legacy and are breaking it and stuff, like there's this one picture that keeps going around of this dude who I guess bought the collector's edition of Hogwarts Legacy and broke it with a hammer. Oh, you're really owning J.K. Rowling there. Alright, after this boss fight, I think I'm going to end this stream because we're just about 2 hours. And I don't know how much longer this demo goes on for. Steve, those giant squirrel dog things look so weird. they definitely have like the Dragon Quest feel to them. You know, because these are from the same creators of Dragon Quest XI. Komanga ugly giant chipmunks. Oh, we got burn damage? Steve, their faces look like an angry Winnie the Pooh. Hey, Winnie the Pooh didn't get his honey. Nice, we beat him. Alright. And Nico says it'll be done after this battle. Oh, okay, that's good. So yeah, the demo is like 2 hours long. I'm sure it could be longer if you were exploring every nook and cranny. But, that's all the time I have for tonight. Justin, anybody excited for the Winnie the Pooh movie? Oh yeah, here it is. Here's like a collage of the rest of the game. Nico, so how are you feeling about the Odyssey demo? I liked it. I really did. It'll be one I'd probably pick up on sale, though, just because there's so many games right now I need to play. I was saying earlier, I know you came later in the stream, but I was so hyped for Atelier Ryza 3. I played through 1 and 2 over the past few months, getting ready for 3, which was going to release like in 2 weeks, but then got delayed to March. So I said, let me watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And then I ended up binge watching all of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure in less than a month. And here I am now, another month to go. And I'm still waiting for Ryza. And I don't know, I feel like because this is the long game, I can't really start this and be done for March 24th. So, this is Bandai Namco. They put games on sale relatively soon, so it'll be like 30, 40 bucks, and I'll get it then. I'm not going to save just because I'm going to delete this demo afterward. If I get this game, I'm going to start over again. So yeah. Check it out, guys. Check out the demo. It's available on PS4, PS5, probably on Steam as well, and Xbox. You got Star Ocean 6 on sale, right? And Ryza for Life. Yeah, Star Ocean 6, I got that one. That game was great. I love Star Ocean 6. So yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Next week, I'm going to have all sorts of videos. I'm going to do a review of Digimon Ghost Game episode 63. And then as I was streaming, they had the Digimon Con on, I think it was on Toei's YouTube channel. If anything noteworthy was on that stream, I'll do a separate video. But otherwise, I'll talk about, any of the highlights in my review. I was thinking of doing another Nintendo Direct video, because I did my stream yesterday, but it was all over the place. And maybe I'll just record a 10-minute video and say, listen, you Nintendo fanboys, what are you doing spending $70 on Zelda and renting Game Boy games? I gotta do a video like that just to troll the, the Nintendo fanboys. And then I'll stream again next Saturday with Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories. And we're going to get close to finishing the game. So thanks for hanging out, guys. Thanks, McBride, Komanga, Steve, Justin, Nico. Who else? Jeremy, Ryan. Awesome. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Always a pleasure. And we'll talk to you later. Peace out.